Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's been a hot minute. Life's been throwing a lot of curveballs lately, but I'm back with the unboxing, comparison, and review for the PlayStation Portal. Let's get right into it. So first we're going to take this thing out of the box real carefully. Now this boxing's pretty eco-friendly, I guess. It's only a few steps. You charge it, get it an update, and then you can use your phone to log in with your pass key, and then boom, you're in, and then you can go ahead and start streaming. I had to boot up Kingdom Hearts first, just to go for a test run. It's Christmas Day, so I had to do it, and it just works flawlessly. You can't see from the footage, but it is 60 frames. I ended up recording in cinematic 30 frames. The Portal got ridiculed in a lot of ways for the way it looked. I mean, yeah, it's basically a tablet with a controller on the sides, but man, in person this thing is just clean. And ergonomically, it just makes sense. You would think that the screen is OLED, but it's not. I want to say it runs 1080p. It's just a really nice LCD. You don't really need that much on a portable device. You won't really be seeing the difference at that level with the pixels. So a big selling point of any console is the games and the controller. So this does not run any games natively. An adapter of some sort would be cool, but I know that they're already making a PSP 2 or a Vita 2, so that's definitely out of the question. But basically this thing is a streaming device. You can remote play all your games, as I said before, all your PS5 games from your consoles, and they just added something new recently, which is the cloud streaming beta, which is a game changer because it kind of makes this thing its own portable device, even though it doesn't, run the games native. You don't even need a PS5 for this. All you need is a PS Plus premium subscription, and it'll work. You'll have access to over 200 games, including PS1, PS2, PSP games. PS3 games haven't been added yet, which is a bit of a bummer. But my guess is by the time Ghost of Yotei comes out, this will come out of beta, and you'll be able to play all the games that you already own, which would be huge. And I'll add that cloud streaming is already so much better than the remote play. It just comes out so clean and crispy. Depending on the games you play, if you're playing an indie game, those things are going to look clean, crisp. You're not going to see any kind of artifacts or pixelating at any kind. Playing a bigger game, like an open world game, you'll definitely see in the background that there's some pixelating and some blurriness, but only due to the fact that you're streaming it. The game is not native. So you can't access any other kind of apps like YouTube or Spotify, I'm assuming for streaming rights. Connecting from home is where it's at, but you can stream from anywhere on the go with, great Wi-Fi connection or a hotspot. I use it on my phone all the time. It works very well for the most part. Hence, most of the time. There are a few moments where it refuses to connect or it won't connect because the internet strength is not great. I had a few times where I brought it with me outside of the house and it just didn't want to connect, didn't want to work, and it just kind of became like a paperweight. It definitely works best when you have really stable internet. You got good signal for your hotspot. Types of devices are to compare. The Switch and the Steam Deck get brought up a lot because they too are portable, but the Switch 2 is out now, and it's like, well, which one of these three? And obviously there's a ROG Ally, but we're not going to bring up any of the other PC handhelds. The Switch 1 at this point is as big as I want any kind of portable to be. The Steam Deck and even the Portal at this point is just, they're huge. You need the carrying cases, you come at them and it's the size of like a suitcase. You have to put it in a backpack. I know the Switch 2 isn't that much bigger than the Switch 1. But yeah, that's for a portable device. I want something portable, not something that I have to stuff in a suitcase or a bag. I know that's kind of exaggerating, but you get the point. You don't want to be lugging around. You might as well just bring your small laptop with you. As far as comparing the Switch and the Portal, graphic wise, The Portal's gonna win on this because it is streaming from the PS5 or its servers, Sony servers. So you're not gonna lose any graphical fidelity. You will be playing PS5 games with PS5 graphics. There's no downgrade to that. I know with the Switch, there's definitely, you get PS3, PS4 level quality if you're lucky. The performance seriously suffers on that system. But with the Switch 2, it's brought up to about, I'd say, Steam Deck level, maybe even more. And that'll be a whole separate video once I get my hands on one of those. As far as taking the Portal as a Switch or Steam Deck replacement, it's a bit of a hard one, but I'm going to go ahead and say no, just because you need a constant internet connection, and that is going to affect your gameplay and also your connection, But would I recommend it to anybody who has a PlayStation 5? Then yes, totally, 100%. It's $200. You have access to over 200 something games on the cloud, and then all you need is a premium subscription. You can cancel that at any time. Even if you don't have a PS5, you can still use the cloud streaming service, and all you have to do is subscribe. So if you're looking to get into the Sony ecosystem, then this device is perfect for that. But yeah, if you want to like, subscribe, I'd highly appreciate that. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.